All right, hello everyone. We're Sierra. Stop. Sorry, because he was starting to dig under the fence. No, we don't want her to dig under the fence. Welcome to today's beer tasting. The beer tasting should be taking place in a few minutes. It looks like our lovely wives are going to be pouring once again, because they're amazing. And all we have to do is tell them we love them on occasion. You know, stuff. So today's beer tasting is going to be 4 completely unknown beers to Shane and I. The wives picked them out yesterday at Mannheim Social Club. They made us leave the building while they picked them out. So we're actually not sure on style. We're not sure on brewery. We're not sure on anything. I expect that they're probably all going to be yellowish in color. So it's probably going to be mostly IPAs. They might have thrown in a Pilsner or a Kolsch or something. It's hard to say. We're going to guess the styles at the same time as we're trying the beers today. Here's Shane. Welcome, Shane.
Hello. And again, 6 feet.
Yeah, 6 feet. You can probably move over a little. It's totally fine. We're going to be closer to that. We play hearts.
That's right.
So that is today's plan. At the conclusion of today's beer tasting event, I will be going live a second time. I'll stop this one, save this video, just so that the other one doesn't get too long, and then start a new one. On the second video today, I'll be doing a live reading of Are You Ready to Party with Beth and Trina, a scratch and sniff adventure. So, just to give you a little preview here, it says, it's the most awesome Friday night ever. And Beth and Trina are going out to their favorite club. Join them as they get ready. Rock out at the show, go backstage, and even gasp. Try to hook up with the band. Special scratch and sniff stickers take you backstage with Beth and Trina to share and smell in their adventures each step of the way. Should be great. We've had this book for quite some time. I believe that my mother bought it for our daughter Callie when she was about 7.
Totally age appropriate.
You will totally see that that's a great Christmas gift. Love you, Mom, if you're watching. You probably are going to watch this inevitably. But I'm putting you on blast here, so it's fine. It's hilarious. It's totally fine. So that's the plan today. Are you ready to party? Or actually, it's Backstage with Beth and Trina is the actual name. So we're going to do that after this video. We'll do that video. And then hopefully next week, we're going to do another tasting. Next week's tasting is going to be another special tasting. In next week's tasting, what's going to happen is the wives are going to blindfold us and then just dump beers over our head and see if we can guess which beers they are.
Yep.
I'm kidding. That'd be a waste of good beer. We do have some Michelob Ultra, though, so it's possible that they'll sneak those in. It's really hard to say. If we suddenly have 5 beers next week, I suspect one of them may, in fact, be Michelob Ultra.
And since we can't see it,
we don't know, so it'll be very interesting to hear our ratings and our thoughts and our ideas on the wonders of Michelob Ultra. Which, now I think about it, we should probably ask them to actually include just for kicks, just in case. It's not like it's going to get us extra drunk.
Nope.
So that's the plan next week. We'll be blindfolded blind beer tasting. So it should
double
be
blind.
awesome. Yeah, it'll be double blind. It'll be double blind beer tasting. So that's going to be fun.
For science.
Yeah, for science.
Double blind.
So it looks like the lovely women are actually getting the beers ready, so they should be out here in a few minutes.
Howdy, Drew.
Hi, Drew.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
And Stephanie.
Stephanie. Drew's at the beach. His photos look great.
I know,
Carmel
right?
is awesome. I love Carmel.
I haven't ever actually been to Carmel.
It's just like a huge beach. Like, you've been to the Santa Cruz beaches, and they're kind of smallish, right? The Carmel beach is just fucking huge. And it just feels like there's just not that many people there because it's a little windy, but it's not too bad. There's a Frank Lloyd Wright house, like, right at the end of the beach.
Oh, okay.
Which is really pretty.
I've never been to Carmel.
So, yeah, it's nice. We'll go. We'll just go. Once this shit's over, or once we're just bored and we really just want to go
once we're
somewhere,
allowed to travel
fuck
again.
it, we'll just go to Carmel. Drew did it. Have you been
That's
arrested
true.
yet, Drew?
I mean, technically,
No.
he's allowed to be outside, right? It's not as if we're, locked up in our houses and not allowed to leave behind chain fences.
We still have the rights, so we can totally go. We just have to stay 6 feet apart from other people. It's totally fine. We'll wear our masks. It's fine.
Yes. I have my mask.
Fuck it, I'm in. Let's go to Carmel.
I'm down to go to Carmel.
I mean, it'll suck if we can't go to the breweries and stop and drink at them. Which
We can pick up
there
beers
are a
at
couple
them, though.
brews. We pick a few up. It's a nice spot. It's a little drive. It's not that much farther than Santa Cruz though, or Monterey. It's a little farther. It's like goes like Santa Cruz, Monterey, Carmel from a distance perspective.
You gotta imagine though that traffic's not as bad as it would normally be.
Yeah, the traffic wasn't bad before. It's probably not too bad though.
Not a sliver. I don't know how.
Probably all that woodworking.
All that woodworking, yes.
Yeah, you're big on the woodworking, I'm sure.
Yes.
For you fathers out there, Shane and I are trying to plan a special Father's Day tasting.
Oh, yes.
We can actually invite other people to the live feed and potentially have like a group live feed.
Yep.
So if you're interested in that, let us know. We're going to pick up some beers the day before Father's Day, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Drop them off people's houses all wrapped up so you don't know what beers they are.
Yep.
And then don't cheat. And then the next day, we're all going to do a group live together. We're all going to taste all the beers together. And,
yep. So if you're interested, let us know so we can make plans to budget and figure out how much we need to buy.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have to pay us back for the beers, obviously, because you're not our dads.
No.
So that's how it works.
And depending on the numbers, that's an awful lot of beer.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of beer, I expect. It's going to be fun, though, so if you're interested in that, let us know. It should be fun. I don't know.
And if you don't want to participate, you can always watch.
Let's see. We got to kill some more time here. Did anything interesting happen this week since last week? I don't really think so. I think this week is pretty normal, actually. I don't think anything particularly interesting happened. Right?
No. I saw the protest in downtown Livermore. That looked like fun.
Yeah.
All of our rights being taken away.
I think the protesting's a little weird.
I mean, I guess they have the right to protest, so maybe not all of their rights are taken away.
I mean, I kind of wonder, you got to wonder, like, how many of these people are out there who are just like, I don't want a haircut. How many of them are actually, like, the hairdressers? They just want the people who, like, do they just want, like, the actual hairdressers to, like, put themselves as responsible clients? So
that was what my daughter said. My daughter said that it's not the people protesting are the people who want to go back to work. They want their service people to go back to work so they can have their services, like their haircuts.
It really does seem like the service industry is what they care about. They want to go sit down at a restaurant and be served by people and the haircut. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, honestly, if a hairdresser wants to reopen up,
and people want to go, what are you gonna do?
I mean, that's fine. Go ahead. I guess. Right? It can be nice if they wear masks. I guess, but at least don't sing. Right? Singing is apparently the worst. So don't sing together.
Singing's the worst.
Yeah, apparently when you sing, like if you're in like a car together and you're like singing songs and stuff like that, like apparently because you're sort of like vocalizing it kind of loud, like usually, like
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I never heard that.
CDC released a graphic the other day of the wire practice in Washington. They tracked it down, and wire practice has like 32 people in it. It's like a 2 hour choir practice. One person was infected, and they traced it back, and it turns out that 87% of the people in that choir practice then got infected.
I saw that.
Yeah, 2 of them died. I looked that up. It's went farther on.
But it's just the sniffles. I mean, it's really not, dangerous.
Basically, if you're in close contact, it's not great. It's not great. If you're wearing masks, it's better, though. It's
still not great, but better.
It's better. It's like way less likely, I think, if you're wearing masks. So everyone wear your masks.
Unless you're drinking beer, then, you kind of can wear a mask.
You know how many times I've been out and, like I go and get food or whatever, I put my mask on and walk back to my house, and I think I'm going to eat some fries, right? And I just go down to reach, I'm like, wait a second.
Can't quite pull that off. Doesn't work.
It's the worst.
No.
It is the worst.
Yes, Brett, this again. We're back at it. But you can see us this time. I know you don't like the fence, though, so.
I know. We should have done the thing. We should have put up the thing. I got to find all the parts, though.
We can do it for Father's Day.
It's a little windy, though, for it.
It is a little breezy.
If it's not breezy on Father's Day, we will absolutely put a fairy cast in the background of this. It'll be sweet. It'll be sweet. And yeah, Brett, you are in for Father's Day. We will roll to Berkeley. We will drop them off at your house. It will be fun. And then you can also be all like, this is dumb, while you're live with us.
That is correct. They're taking an awful long time to pour a couple of beers. I'm not sure if there's some technical challenges going on.
I think they're doing a great job. I think that we are super lucky. We have the 2 best women in the whole world.
He's right. Just don't tell her I said that.
They're really great. The wife made homemade salsa today. Last week, I think you got to see the bagel dogs.
Bagel dogs, yes.
Today's meal was homemade salsa. It's all smoked. It's all blackened and smoky flavored. If you've ever been to like a Baja Fresh from back in the day when more of those existed, it's a little reminiscent of their smoked salsa. It's very good though.
And my wife made cherry turnovers after we went cherry picking yesterday. She took a few pounds and made some cherry turnovers. I can't wait to try one. She says they're good. They're also gluten-free, which, for those people who need it, like my wife.
Yeah, I made the wife go real light on cherry picking. I was like, we have to stop cherry picking.
We picked 16 pounds of cherries. That's a lot of cherries.
I think we only did like 10.
Yeah, but there were 6 of us.
That's true. That's true. Some people got out there with like crazy amounts of cherry. What do you even do with like 40 pounds of cherries, man? You know what you do? You watch 20 pounds of them go fucking bad.
Or you make jelly. I think that's what Jennifer Serena was doing, right? She had 30 pounds of cherries, so she was freezing them and jarring them or something. I don't know.
I mean, is the jelly just going to go bad eventually?
Oh, wait. Chad.
Hi, Chad.
I don't know who Chad is. Hi, Chad.
You know, you probably know Chad. It's probably Chad Cochran. It might be a different
Chad Addison Lowe.
Oh, Chad Lowe. What's up, Chad Lowe? Chad Lowe was a co-worker back in the day at Sony. We used to test video games together. Yeah, way back. He was the lead on my first big assistant lead project, which was the first Medieval, if you ever played that. He was the lead on that game, and I was the assistant lead. Medieval, it was like the skeleton dude. It was really popular. It's actually got there's like a petition that can do a remaster and stuff. It's one of those is not yellow.
Holy one of these do not belong.
No.
Did you guys not know what
Here's the beer, Jeff.
Here comes the beer.
Wow.
Oh, these look great.
These do look pretty.
Ooh, these look great, you guys.
Can you see them? Let's see if you can see.
Yeah, this is number 1.
Oh yeah, yours is
that way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Flip it.
All right.
Did you even watch what I just did?
1, 2, 3, 4. Same as last week, Amber.
No, what
And the week
do you know
before.
yours?
Yeah, well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's helpful that we have the pink one to kind of,
All right.
Yeah, but
guide
the
us.
3 are almost the same.
Okay, I'm going to go.
They never take a picture of their pretty plates.
We should. Well, I can't. My phone is literally in use. Shane, get a picture of the plate.
I will get a picture. Well,
Camera's
I will get a
broken.
picture. I will get a picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my camera on my phone is broken.
In that
It does.
giant case? You need a new phone. Wait, isn't that phone new?
It's a brand new phone, yes.
Did you break it?
There we go. No, I did not break it.
Let's go to the Apple store. I'm sure they're totally open.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Genius
Or
wiring and
the
stuff.
AT&T store.
Okay. All right, so we have 4 beers. We're going to get rolling now. Is everybody
right.
ready? Shane's still in charge of seeing if people ask questions. So
Yep, I got that. Everybody's
Yep.
good.
you have a question, you just let us know. So
Ooh, I like this one.
as per previously, we're going to start with the appearance and the smell here because we can see them. Next week, we'll just start with smell and not appearance for obvious reasons. As you can see from the drinks, one of these beers is not like the others. Actually, can you see Can they see the drinks?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So
So
they can see all the drink. They can see 2 of your drinks, and they can only see mine. This way. There we go.
there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go with some sort of these. Honestly, these all look like they should be New England's. Some sort of hazy, juicy.
Yeah.
Sort
Maybe that's a milkshake.
of, could be an unfiltered.
It doesn't look thick enough though.
It doesn't look milkshakey. This is gonna be a sour. I'm thinking. They poured us a whole thing.
Yes, this is a lot of beer.
They did not fuck around with the pours today. So this is probably a sour. It could be.
There we go.
I mean, could it be not a sour though? In this red though, it has to be a sour if it's this
Well,
red, right?
we'll get there when we get to smell. It should be pretty obvious what you smell.
All right, we're gonna smell
All right,
beer
here we
number
go.
1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
All right, we can do the smell and color first of all 4.
Yeah, we'll do smell and appearance first.
I do like the smell.
Oh,
of
it's
this
good.
one. Nice and hazy.
It smells nice. It smells nice. You can't see the drinks?
I moved them.
Beer number 1.
Beer number 1. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give it double 9.
I think that's totally good. Actually, this beer smells great, and the appearance is great. I don't think I can. I'm not sure I can possibly judge any of these less than a 9 in appearance. These 3 look the same,
They're pretty.
and the red one is just really, really nice and clear. Like it's clear. It's not clear. Like it's not see-through clear. It's actually kind of almost like a hazy red.
It is what. Yeah, I mean you can. No, I can't see through it.
Yeah, it's like a hazy red, right?
Yeah.
It's like that's really. I'm going 9 on appearance
But I
overall.
don't think it is a sour though.
It's not a sour. Ooh, this could be
I
interesting.
can't tell.
This
Doesn't
could be
smell like the
interesting.
Kelly, but I have to
Number
agree
2.
with you.
Beer number 2. Here's the red beer.
Nice. I moved them.
But apparently the camera keeps adjusting like weirdly.
Really? I haven't seen it.
Like it'll show both of you, and then it'll just show Corey.
That's weird.
Yeah,
It is weird.
you could ask them.
Are you watching it? Are you seeing it do that?
I've not seen it do that. No.
Oh, maybe it's just me then.
It could just be Denise.
I don't know what to rate this on smell. I don't really like it. Like,
I know it's got like a
but I don't get a lot.
It's got like a chemically. I can't tell what that.
I'm dropping like a 5 here. I just don't think it smells great. Like, I just don't. I mean, I see this red and I think it should smell like a cherry or like a
Strawberry,
or
yeah. Doesn't smell like either of those things.
yeah, not
Not
really
even
at
get
all.
like passion fruit or anything.
Yeah, no smell, no smell.
I get some smell, I just don't know what it is. It's chemical.
This one's light on smell too, I think, compared to the first one. Like there's some whiffs there, but the first one's got a nice strong smell. I'm giving this one like a
Yeah, we go 7.
Not great on smell here either. All right. Beer number 4.
Yeah, apparently Drew can't see me at all.
What the fuck?
Must be can't. It's because I can see us, so maybe it's your
not
camera.
You're sitting on this end of the chair. If you sit on mine.
No, but I
He's
see
watching
me.
the live. He's actually watching our live feed. That's the confusing part.
Oh.
So maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
move
if
it
you're
some.
on your phone and you're going this way instead of that way. I don't know.
Well, move in some. He'll move in some. It's fine. Just
I'll
move this
move
way
in.
some. It's fine. There we go. I can get closer to this in like 20 minutes. Or 25 minutes if we drink all these beers and I read the story.
Okay.
I can try pushing it back
Number
some if
4.
that would help you think. I don't know.
Well, I moved over. I guess Drew, it's probably not a bad thing that you can't see me.
Is that better?
I don't smell much of this one either.
Ask him it's better.
I smell
It
more than the
takes
last
about
one.
30 seconds.
I smell more than the last one for sure. I just don't get a lot of it either. I'm going to go with a 6 on it, or a 7 products. I like it better than the last one.
I'm not getting as much in
The
that.
first one was all the aromatics on this first one. Did you smell these?
Oh yeah, now they can see me.
Try
Maybe
this
just
one.
me
It's really
moving
nice.
I moved it back too.
over. Let's see it. Weird.
And then every once in a while it shifts out and shows both of you.
What if you turn it sideways?
What if you go landscape? Because my phone's in landscape.
Oh.
Turn your phone sideways. Anyway,
I don't have that on.
No, you just tilt your phone.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I turned it off.
All right, we're drinking. I'm sorry if you guys can't see Shane or you can't see me. You're only can see one of us at a time. You know, it might be better because it might be too much sexy for you.
that's or too much beard. I mean, you know, you get all of this beard. Apparently, it's a germ factory. And but the fun part is getting the stuff on my face and walking up and giving my wife a great big kiss. She loves it so much.
That could have gone way differently.
Yes, it could have.
Way differently. This is good. This is good. It doesn't.
I like it, but it's not.
The taste doesn't quite live up to the smell for me though.
No, I want more fruit in it. It's a little more piney, earthy, not quite fruity.
I mean, it's good. This is good beer.
I'd say good, not great.
We haven't had a lot of bad beer though. I'm gonna go with the 23 on this thing.
So I'm going to go with taste. I'm going to go with a 22. After taste, I'll go with like a 15. Drinkability. It is drinkable.
15 seems fair. Drinkability, I find it's gonna be. It's gotta be a little higher than the taste. Taste for me, just because I think the smell and the appearance is so good. I like to think all
I
of
guess
the
that's
things kind of included with drinkability, right? You're just like, they poured me this. Like all the aspects I think are involved in drinkability. Because you want to get a nice smell, you want some nice taste. I'm gonna give it like a 25 there.
Yeah, I gave it a 22.
They're all very pretty though.
They
are
are very pretty.
very
You guys did
pretty.
great jobs in the pouring. You did not fuck around.
I think we got most of these at
These are all
Manheim.
Manheim Social Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you
all
haven't been
Manheim.
there, great place. Good barbecue there.
The ribs are
Great beer selection. Not only the taps, what they have, 40?
No, it's more than that. They have 2 bars, right?
That's true, they have 2 bars.
It's
That's right.
like 80 taps or some stupid
It's
shit.
insane. Plus,
Are they
a
not the same
great
on both
fridge
sides?
selection.
They're not
No,
the
they're
same
not
on
the
both
same.
sides.
One time we went right after a run, and we're like, oh, we want to get that one. And she said, no, that bar's not open yet.
They're cleaning the lines.
So,
They're
Yeah.
cleaning the lines. But it's a good spot out in Brentwood if you're for you runners out there, if you ever decide you want to do your long run on the Mars Creek Trail, you can get up to damn near 14 miles on Mars Creek Trail on an out and back. It's a few minutes off from there. It's a good spot to stop. They open at 11.
and then Imperial. just
Imperial,
opened.
yeah, right down the couple doors down now. They opened up a brand new Imperial Brewing or Imperial Beer Project.
Yes, that's what they called it.
You might be familiar with Imperial because they had a tap room slash what do you call it? It's not actually a tap room because it's not attached to a brewery, I guess. But is it still called a
It's a
tap
tap room.
It's a tap
Yeah.
room.
So they had a tap
also
room.
sold some cans.
over in Antioch, near kind of near Barnes and Noble, I think, right in that area. And Best Buy, like right over by that area, Lone Tree. And
Yeah, a little
that
strip
became
mall.
Hop Asylum now.
Right. That is now Hop Asylum.
And they sold the Hop Asylum, and I guess then they opened up their own brewery over here in Brentwood. So you can go over there and pick up. They got about 4 or 5 offerings right now. It's pretty good. All right, we're moving on to the red beer.
That's a sour.
How could it not be a sour? It's red.
Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's a sour. It's not a kettle sour either.
It is not a kettle sour. It's got some good berry notes. If you like sours, it's probably not sour enough for you. I'm not a huge sour guy.
Amber's going to be finishing that beer for shame.
Yep, that would be true.
That might have been an accidental pick. We
It's
didn't
cool.
know,
Hey, it's
but-
fine. Shane messed it up
Hey,
last week.
I
remember?
messed up last week, right? I bought what I thought were barrel aged stouts, and it
Oh,
turned
go
out
grab
they
that
were,
can. Wait,
they were
finish that can.
barrel aged.
It's a
sours.
Hypernova.
Yes, Hypernova from
It's
Okay,
in the
don't.
small fridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom. Of
I should have
like
brought my own can.
6 other.
Who's that brewery again?
forecasts.
Hypernova from
Almanac.
Almanac, yes. Almanac out in Alameda. Great brewery. Great location. When they finally open up, love that place.
You know, this is pretty good, though. It's not too sour.
Just not my jam.
My sour taste is vastly improved. I'm still a big kettle sour fan, like Bear Bottles kettle sour, Track 7's kettle sours. Fieldworks got some beautiful kettle sours. So if you're kind of like, think you like sours, but you're not sure, look for kettle sours. They're going to be a little more sweet, but still get that sour tang to you. It's a nice sort of refreshing beer usually. This is more of a, maybe, is it a Gosa? Maybe it's like a cherry Gosa or something.
It could be. It's not. It's certainly not as good as Cherry Kush.
It might be a Gosa.
We will find out.
I mean, honestly, I think it's pretty good. From a sour, the thing with sours here is I got to rate it sort of on its own, like for sours, right? I can't
Right.
really rate it against the IPA flavor.
Nope.
I think it's got good flavor. If we had gotten this back in the day at Tavour, I wouldn't be particularly upset about it. It would not have been one of the worst sours we've had for sure.
Oh no, no,
We've
no.
had some fucking
If
bad
you like
sours.
sours, it's a good sour.
I mean, I'm gonna give it like a 22 because I don't think it's super great. But it's pretty drinkable. The aftertaste is there. You get a little sour note there at the end of the aftertaste, which is about normal, probably about 15. I'm gonna give it a drinkability of about the same as its taste score. I think maybe I'm gonna go a little lower, like a 21 here. It's just not my favorite. I'm gonna drink this whole thing because I fucking drink too much. Don't get me wrong, I am about to waste some beer, but you know,
No, I'm gonna give this one to Amber.
Amber's finished now. We got you back. We got your back. We have plenty of beer. It's fine.
All right, okay. I think I got plenty in front of you.
I've got 3 kegs in the kegerator too.
And a beer fridge.
Oh my god, we have to load up the beer fridge now. Literally, this is a funny story actually. So I bought a mini fridge and I sawed it out so I could use it as a fermentation chamber. So I fermented my first beer in it, and we're gonna try it probably next week. I might actually have them put into the blind for next week.
Not a bad idea.
Just to give it a shot. See if we fucking hate it blind. It'll be funny.
Well, and if you can tell if it's a homebrew.
Yeah, or if it went bad like the rest of my fucking brews have lately. But so it's not fermenting right now, so it's literally just like full of beer. And if you've seen my other beer fridge, you know that I have too much beer.
Too much is a relative term. I'd say it's the right amount of beer.
Oh, shit. How about that now? All right, let's move to beer 3.
Number 3.
Oh, that's good. I love these flavors. That's the flavor I really like in like a hazy.
It's like
not
maybe a
super juicy,
grapefruity-
it's yeah, it's like
Tart, but not too sweet. A good level of bitterness. I think I like the first one better though.
really I like this. This beer's my jam. This is good stuff. Yeah, this is good.
But it's actually, you know what? I think,
It's that aftertaste actually. The aftertaste on this is great.
yeah,
Man.
that's the only part of it I'm not liking.
Really?
The aftertaste. It's actually really drinkable until that just, you leave it sitting there and it just kind of sits on the tongue, gets kind of, I don't know.
I don't know what I call the flavor at the very end of the aftertaste. I think it's really, really good.
But I actually like the
I'm gonna
original
give
taste.
I'm bumping this thing up to like a 26. I actually like the aftertaste. I'm gonna go 17 on the aftertaste here. I think this is super. I'm gonna go 28 on my drinkability. This is a good beer. I'd be super, super happy with this beer if I ordered it. We have no idea who these breweries are at all. So
Yeah, we don't know anything about them.
I expect mostly they'll be relatively local. I'm gonna guess that one of these will be a revision, just because the wife loves revisions, and they had a huge revision section. It wouldn't shock me if this was the revision actually.
Number 3.
Yeah, just because it kind of reminds me of that flavor.
I'll
wise.
make a note that you said that. Is
That's
there
the
a
only guess I have though, is that they definitely bought a revision. Outside
They
of
also
that,
have a lot of,
I don't know. We know none of these are Altamont because they didn't buy any Altamont,
Right.
obviously.
they had a whole Altamont window.
Yeah,
One
they
whole
did.
fridge of Altamont beers. And then they had a bunch of,
Oh, one of these might be a local. No, I think
Could
they
be.
bought the locals for herself though.
it could be, well, yeah,
Because
I don't remember, because, yeah.
there was 2 locals. We bought both locals, but I think that we bought them both for regular
Uh-huh.
drinking, just because she loves local. So
On to number 4.
on number 4. We're making much better time this week.
We are, but we're also, they gave us a lot more beer, so we're not finishing them either.
No.
Yeah,
That's a fucking no for me, man.
that's got the hops that I'm not a huge fan of. It's got some sort of, I don't know, stone fruit maybe flavor to it. These aren't the New Zealand hops that you like, I don't think.
I don't think so.
But I'm
either.
not. I'm not digging this one at all.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like I don't know how to describe it, man. It's like
The flavors are
they don't. I mean, I'm not getting maybe like a real base stone fruit, like nothing super obvious. There's
No.
no sort of juicy like sort
Nope.
of fruit like that. I don't get any pine out of it.
no citrusy. No,
It
no
could just be
pine.
some crazy hopped item or something.
Yeah, it
like they
must
could have
be.
done some wacky
Let's
hop.
figure
like
out
one
what
of
that
the
is,
newer
but yeah,
wackier
no.
hops.
I actually think that I would, between these two, I would probably drink the sour over this
Oh yeah, wow, Amber's getting drunk.
one. No, I'll drink it, but, I'll drink it.
Yeah,
Let's see, I'm
it's
gonna go
definitely
with
my
like
least favorite taste wise.
16
I'm not gonna kill it like 16. I'll like 19. Let me see.
aftertaste. I'm gonna go with like an 8. I don't know what that taste is. Drinkability, I'm gonna go with like a 15.
Yeah, I don't think this beer is great at all. All right, I'm scored. I'm going to round up my scores here. 9, 18, 21, 41. We're done. 9, 18, 21, 41. 76.
Beer number 1 got a 77.
I got 81 on beer number 1. 81. Beer number 2. 9, 14, 36, 51, 72.
Beer number 2 got a 58.
I hope one of these is Michelob Ultra. It'll be hilarious.
Like, there's no,
9,
unless they
15,
added
41,
something to it.
My left to right.
Oh, you're kidding me.
9,
I
15.
knew he was gonna say
That's
that.
That was why you like number 3 or number 2. It was a ghost.
I was right as a Terragosa. Nice.
2.
9,
You were
15.
correct. Beer number 1 though was the revision.
Beer number 1 was the revision.
Beer number 2 from Hen House, one of our favorite places. Juiced
It's
Gosa with raspberries.
Oh, that makes sense.
Number
now.
3, Juice Almighty from Central Coast in San Luis Obispo.
That was the best. That was our best one.
And number 4, New World Ales, New Zealand style double dry.
No. What are the
Wait,
hops
yeah.
in this? What are the hops in this?
Mo-
Motueka?
Motueka, Nelson Salvan, Pacifica, and Pacific J.
No, those are the New
I do
Zealand
not
hops.
like the Motueka hops apparently.
Wow.
Calvert,
9,
How do you know it's not one of the
Kia.
other two?
41, 9, 15, 41, 58.
That was my least favorite beer, number 4.
Do you want to know the theme to
66,
the?
80.
What was the theme? Pretty cans?
Yeah.
Oh, put the can, make sure.
Okay.
Line the cans up, line the cans up.
Pretty cans.
Okay, so there's 1,
He doesn't have room.
2,
Put 2 over here. 2 over here.
3 is the
Blue
blue.
is 3.
Blue's 3.
4.
The pirate.
Oh.
Pirate parrot is last. No, he's a robber parrot.
He's a robber parrot.
Robber parrot.
That's not
I
a
don't know if you can see
parrot.
them or not.
What is it?
He is. Oh, I guess
There you
he
go.
might be.
Parrot?
Look
Yeah,
like
he's
a
a
parrot.
robber parrot.
Dad, the pigeons aren't colorful.
62, 40,
You don't know your pigeons, Mom.
54.
They're ugly gray.
I got beer number 3.
Beer number 1 and beer number 3 tied for me at 77.
I got 81 and 86 on those, which I think is pretty close. So,
1731, 46,
yeah, this
and
sounds. I mean,
54.
I honestly, so now that I know the beers, I am not surprised at all that the Ghost Oaks from Hen House, it's got sort of a nice light flavor. It's good. I
It's
would
well
have expected. I've had some Central Coast though recently. I think like some other ones, and I feel like they've all been really good. Since San Luis Obispo, which is like 7 hours away. It's stupid, right? That's
Yeah,
over
but that's
by,
because it's so far inland.
that's by Firestone and shit, right? Firestone's there. Isn't
You
it?
can't take 5 to get there, so
I thought
that's
that was
why
like
it takes
4
longer.
hours.
No. San Luis Obispo is farther than 4 hours.
Yeah, Paso Robles I think is 4 hours, and San
Depends
Luis
on how
Obispo is like an
many
hour
stops
past.
It depends on if you're driving with my wife, having to stop at a Starbucks every time there is a Starbucks, and having the bladder the size of a woman who's had 3 children.
All right, so to recap here, it looks like the consensus favorite beer was number 3, though Shane did have a tie for number 3 and number 1. Number 1 was my
Spiritual
second
gangster.
favorite beer. And then we didn't particularly enjoy the one here from New World Ales, which is located in San
Yeah,
Carlos.
the other two are more funny.
San Carlos.
I do like this can. It is a pretty can. Revision does do some good can art.
How have we not been to one in San Carlos?
We don't go to San Carlos very often.
It's basically Redwood City, right? It's like the same spot. We've been to Devil's Canyon.
Yeah.
We've been to.
Is that San Carlos?
Yeah, that
It's
is.
probably the same
Oh, yeah.
area. Those are all the same area. We've been to like every
Well,
other
they
one
work
there.
at the can festival.
Yeah, they must
Maybe
be.
they're new.
Maybe they're new. Maybe
We'll
it's
find
new.
out.
They must
Well-
be new. Props to the hen house though, for giving a beautiful looking Gosa here.
Indeed.
And cute cans.
And again, pretty can.
A cute can. They're great. Hopefully the festival happens later this year
Oh,
again.
please.
Because that was
Festival needs
the
to happen.
bomb festival for beer. So
It's a great beer festival and a
Hopefully
great
that's-
location.
it's a thing you guys are interested in. I think we're going to go ahead and sign off of this one. Well, actually, does anyone have any questions? Shane, you want to roll through
Anybody got any
questions?
questions? Oh, Christy Ernst just showed up. Hi.
Hi, we're willing to answer any questions you have about literally anything involving life or beer. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. If not, I'm going to stop this video. And then I'm going to bring the camera a little closer, put it on some selfie mode action. I'm going to read you guys a bedtime story. So you got about 2 minutes to ask any questions you have here. If there are some, we will be happy to answer.
I will keep an eye on it while I finish this
Till then,
beer.
you can watch us drink.
That's true. I do. The Central Coast one's really good.
It is super nice. Yeah.
Although
I like the can, too.
I like the smell of the first one better, too.
Oh, the first one smells
Let's see,
great.
what was
The
those
first one's
hops?
score got bumped up because of the smell.
Hops. Let's see here. Tangerine-like notes, it says. Does it say what the hops are?
Let's see here.
No, it does not.
Oh, hey, Chris Almeida. Welcome.
No, doesn't say what the hops are.
Well, you know, that's how it goes. I don't think anyone's asking us any
Juice on
questions.
Nope. Looks like everybody's happy.
Okay, hopefully everyone enjoyed today's taster. We did a quick one this time. We did not spend 45 minutes bullshitting before we started the video. Only about 15. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Reminder again, if you are a father and you are interested in our Father's Day event, just shoot us a message. We'll put you on a list and we'll have a good time with it. I'll send everyone the beer party tasting sheet. We can taste. People can watch and, you know, we'll kill
Have
some
fun.
more time because you're all in shelter in place, so we got to do something to kill some
Until
time,
next
right?
Sunday. Oh, wrong beer.
Oh, yep.
Until next Sunday.
Thank you all. Until
Cheers.
next Sunday. Well, and 5 minutes from now when I start the next video.
I will sit and watch the story reading.
I'm going to bring it up
Are
closer.
you gonna go inside? Oh, yeah.
No,
I
no,
will
no,
sit-
I'm doing it out here.
I will sit and watch that.